On April 21st of 2018, we created here on this campus a multicultural performance night called This Is Us. What you're not going to see, though, is all the hard work that was put in by a bunch of students, even a lot of our creative endeavors and all those kinds of things. Several skits were involved in this, and it's a whole lot more than I can explain in such a short time. But I want you to know that there are a lot of different people who helped to create this thing. It wasn't just me. I came up with the original goal, the name, a lot of the story and the direction, but I was not necessarily the person who did every little detail. So, firstly, I just want to say thank you to every single person who was a part of this. But what This Is Us was, at the end of the day, started as an idea over the summer, years ago, when I sat down and said, man, if I were to run for president of the student association, what would I do with it? And so I wanted something that was about uniting people, but I love pop culture. I love mixing it with those values that we love so much, and that's Christianity. So I decided to do something like a person going on an adventure through pop culture to gather pieces of the armor of God to fortify himself against any evil out there. In the context of our campus, I wanted it to be not just racism, but what if it was the anti feminism? What if it was just male dominance or something Eurocentric? Any of those kinds of things. That's what we were going for. So I took the name This Is Us from Michael Jackson's This Is It, his last concerts that didn't get to happen. So I took off that it part and I wanted a sense of finality, so I created This Is Us with that unification right there. No relation to that really big TV show that just wasn't the thing, but that's how that name formed. And throughout the year, that's what we celebrated, and it all culminated in this one big event. You're not going to see, once again, all the people who were behind this thing or behind the curtains leading this stuff out, but they were all extremely important and instrumental in making this thing happen. And so I hope that you'll take the time to see what we were trying to portray. That at the end of the day, all these stereotypes and all kinds of things that people decide to try and define us with don't make us who we are. And so, with that, I hope that you enjoy the bits and pieces that we're going to show you in the ensuing weeks, I suppose, what this was. So, this is us.